Something's on my mind.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again. I certainly do. You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly. Don't rush on my account.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections. All of this, sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go? Cutting to the chase. Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest. Very well.
They're not attacking. Seems they think we're allies.
Better not be cursed.
Assemble. Liberate, evacuate. The stench.
Fresh recruits for
I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise
to a
ended down
necromancer.
here.
A morgue is a muster yard.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective.
A cake thrall. The only way to save it is to kill it.
You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. Or you could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you. Pliant as well-worn boots, his mind turns to his work. Chop, cut, sword, shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles, the unworthy ones given over to the illithids to become.
Part of one mind. 4 little feet dancing to same song.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
But there is one little kitty dances to another song. Same song as you. Locked up. Bad kitty. Thinks it is other. Nursery. Here they become. Chop, chop. Help them become. Master. Down deep. 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
I've got a long road ahead. These bits have seen everything.
Victory awaits.
Poor fucker. Close ranks.
Taking up position. I thirst for combat. So soon follow Dos. Whatever experiments Balthazar performed here, I fear he made more than thralls and ghouls. On your command. What path lies before me?
Fuck yes. I'm going to enjoy this.
In position.
Swift and lethal.
On the move.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Unleash me. I seek an advantage.
Swift as my feet can carry me. This is your end.
Put 'em up. Say bye-bye. Go on.
Never a dull moment.
As the console bursts into life, a mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below. Descend, faithful. We depart. Of many hearts, one soul. Prepare the march. My chosen gather below. Discern, faithful. We depart. The moment comes. The absolute moves. Not design, but death. Overgate will know my design. Our design.
Light on my phone.
The console glows as you approach.
That's good. Time to see what's back there. Might be useful.
Destiny. Design. Downfall.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design. Order. Perfection. Unity. Every plane. As one. Every being. In their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken. Corrupted. Gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. It is every Githyanki's duty to ensure the Geich Empire is never reborn. The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids. Blackith's will be done. Securing.
A splendid.
Empty vessel. Nothing more. Lending voice to elder law.
become of the child?
Best get going.
Splendid.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf? Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another. Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield, the mind. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
All right, The Gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
They were loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
Death. Become death.
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are...
A theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely.
Smell blood. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ready for this? Victory awaits. Taking position.
Yes.
This place.
Descend, assemble. Obey.
Mind players and civilians,
traces
side
of
by
psychic
side.
energy still linger about
This
it.
must be where they
And memories
infect
of
and
its former
transform those they
inhabitants
kidnap.
spill into your mind. You see the streets of Baldur's Gate, the emblem of the Flaming Fist, martial drills and courtly dances. This you feel the courage of a soldier who became a commander, and the intelligence of a commander who became a duke. Ravenguard was here, in this pod not long ago. The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions, all that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Desperation, pain, terror, cultists raided his village. He was the sole survivor. Amusement, curiosity, fascination. He believed the horrors of Moonrise to be a fleeting dream that fade on waking. Desperation, pain, terror. Cultists raided his village. He was the soul. Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. One goblin after another falls to your blade. A man's voice cries out through the thick smoke. Ravenguard, you call, but the clang of swords and spell shouts of attacking drow are your only reply. Delirium, mania, laughter. His mind broke before the end, and he was laughing uncontrollably as the skin fell from his face. You remember the shattered windows of Alteral's High Cathedral, the burning black sky of Avernus beyond. The device in its horror, the blood war unites you. Tiefling, dwarf, and elf alike huddle behind the shields of your paladin order, waiting for salvation. But when it comes, disunity returns. Courage, conviction, defiance. Even as her organs began to dissolve, she believed she could resist. The device does not react to your presence. Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Geich machinery. Cold as the sea of night, alien as time to the astral plane. Avert your eyes, close your mind.
Bastards! Can't
Brine
find just so much as a fireball.
but
in
empty
this
of
thing.
tadpoles.
That pod.
Unusual.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. The button symbol means nothing to you.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? Are 9 hells so few that you would make our lives a 10th?
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Not going to happen, but I do like your spunk. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
You connect to the device and gain control of the pods and the fate of their occupants. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
Have them ready.
Fresh orders? On my way.
Close ranks.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Take cover.
You've made a grave mistake. Don't waste a step. Unleash me. Understood.
Make way!
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived? You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power, everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. And you, my friend, and pathetic, inadequate as it is, thank you.